Hi, Debbie here. This is a project share. This is what I've been working on for the past couple of weeks, actually. Um, this is from a tutorial from Alexandra M here on YouTube, and I will leave a link to her channel in the description box below where you can go over and check her channel out. She does amazing, and I mean amazing things, and you'll really enjoy her channel. Well, anyway, this is it's like a herb box. And when I show it to you, you understand what I mean. But I made mine like a garden. I just changed the name on mine from herb to garden because this is going to my sister, and she does a lot of, not just herbs, but she does vegetables and fruits and things like that. So anyway, this is the box that you keep everything in, and I'll show that to you in a moment. And I put her name on it. Her name's Connie. And it has little metal closures. And I just put some metal embellishments on the side with some little Swarovski crystals in the center, and some metal, corners here on that also. And this is what it looks like on the side. And then on the front it has a handle that we make, and this is made out of cardstock actually. And this was actually done on my sewing machine, which is the first time I've ever put paper through my machine, and I definitely need to adjust the tension when I do that, but it's good enough for my sister, so I'm going ahead and just leave it. And then we have this little frame that has some acetate and then just some images in there, and I just glossy accent some of them just to pop them up a little bit and make them shine. And so this is the little box that holds everything, and then you just open it. Let's see how this is going to work if I open it. And you open it like this, and inside is a little booklet that is a journal. And I just on my sewing machine I just did journal. This is actually on cloth, so it wasn't so bad, but when I did the paper I was like, and this is actually on paper too, so I was like, I just get very nervous using my machine on paper. And it's just a journal, and there's nothing, no heavy-duty embellishments in here or anything like that, because it's strictly just for her to make notes. Now it does have 3 signatures, and each signature has like a little title, like this one's going to be a signature for her herbs, and then she's going to have a signature for her spice, and then one for her vegetables. I really should have done 5 because she's going to need one for her fruits, but that's another story. Well, anyway, this is what it is. And the papers that I used for this are from Victoria Designs, and I will leave a link to her YouTube channel in the description box below because they're digitals, and I think it's called Herbs, and it's an amazing digital. She has hundreds of things in this one digital kit there that she has. So anyway, this is the book. They're self-explanatory. I mean, all of you know journals. I'm not a journal person. I can't really grab my hand around junk journals at all. My mind just won't go there. I'm a mini bookmaker. And so anyway, this is a journal for her to keep her little notes in. And then we have these little, what we call our match boxes. And inside each little match box, you open it, and there's a little envelope with your seeds. And these have the little seeds in them. I've already filled some of them up. And so that's what this is. So we have one for herbs. I did herbs. I did the spice, so she can have spices. For vegetables. And then I also made an extra one, and that's going to be for fruit. So that's what I've done here. And they just go in here. Tried to have them set up in here. And then I just have this little extra one that I put in here for fruit. Now this is just a little compartment that you can store extra things in, like maybe some of your seed packs and things like that. And it pulls out, and I just made like a little charm. Let me just lift that out. Since it's new, it's kind of tight. So I just made a little charm, and with the charm I just have leaves. Just a bunch of different leaves. I got a little bug and a little bee, flower. So that's just something that she can hold to pull it out. Because this ring that I had here is just kind of too small to just use, so I wanted to make it a little bigger. I didn't have a bigger ring, but I wanted to put something, so I just made a little charm so she could use that. So she could just pull it down with that. And then inside, I have these little envelopes. It was also from Alexandria. She made these. I saw these and I said, oh, I'll put these inside the little cubby hole here. And I got it went in. Let me get this one. That one got all tangled from being in the box. Well, anyway, they're all the same. It's just looped around. And this is actually with wax, from a wax seal. And it just opens like this. And then this flap opens. And this flap opens. And then we have some pockets. And some pockets, and we have some openings with vellum, as you can see here. And this one is what we call a specimen. I went out in my yard and I got some flowers, and I actually pressed them and put them inside here. So there's actually real flowers in there. So I did that. I put one in each one of these little folders, and I made 4 of them. They're all the same. You know, the papers are a little bit different, but the design is exactly the same in all of them. And she can just keep notes and things like that in there for her garden. And so yeah, so this is what I've been working on. Yeah, this was actually a very time-consuming project. I was surprised. And like I said, I made 4 of them so she can have one for each of her different plants that she grows in her little garden. So let me just set that in here. Let me get that back in there. And that just goes like that. I just slide that down here to the bottom so that the charm can fall right into this space here when I close it. So it just goes like that. And then it just locks up, and this is what I've been working on. So I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.